Sorry about the long start. What's up? So just gonna play a little bit here. Don't have to do this. Where is it? Where is it? Where's what this is? Ah. Yes. Yes, it is. And I already had the thing, so. Done. 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 All right. Is there a tree avatar up here? I'm not actually sure. There's that guy. He's persistent, isn't he? I guess not. I guess not this one. Notice how stuttery it is, even though the FPS isn't dropping. Remember what I told you about all the shit that's on the screen and the data that runs through it. Again, it's literally what it is. And again, it's that person that's doing what they're doing with my information and my data. So hence, when they're doing that and they're causing that problem, it's just gonna look like that. Just because, again, that terrible person is attacking my information and my data, so hence why that would then, you know, do that. I guess we could do that and see if it's permanently broken. I think it is. I think they broke it permanently. I think it's permanently broken. Or it drops an FPS. That's the wrong spot. You know, like the flower, the boss. Pretty sure it's just broken permanently now. So like when I go in here, it's usually like, you know, like half the FPS, and it's like so bad that I can't even, you know what I mean? And the first time that I did it, it wasn't like that. Not even doing it. Literally not even doing it. But I didn't heal in time. The animation for healing was happening, but you know, the animation for healing isn't healing. You have to wait for the animation to heal for yourself to heal. It does not heal instantly. So when you go in there and you do that, you know what I'm saying? It'd be really nice if it would reach him. All right, let's see. Come on. Hey, Mimic, you want to help me out here? I get him. Third one. Last one, right? I won't heal in time. So all because the animation for healing takes time. If the animation for healing wouldn't take time, I would have had time to heal. But because the animation to heal takes longer than the boss charging at me, I didn't have time to heal. It's that simple. So I would have gotten him had that not been the case. So again, the animations for healing and stuff, incredibly fucking stupid. Literally cannot fucking stand it. It's trash. It's the part of the game that will always be fucking garbage. That is trash. So again, my animation for healing was too slow. Did you see my character lifting the flask to heal? So again, because the animation for healing is there, didn't heal in time. Like again, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing. It is literally just that garbage. And immediately he does the same attack that will instantly get you. Immediately. Why is my bitrate shifting? To control the trending on that particular thing? Because you know that people are coming in based on me saying that because they have that issue too and it's not supposed to happen? Because you're causing it? $11,000, $15,000, $11,000, $15,000. So I'll be calling my lawyer here soon. That is a direct malicious attack on my device. That is the scam baiter masquerading. Again, it's just not really a scam baiter. It's literally just a scammer. This is a scammer. It's not what scam baiters do. That's a scammer. So they shouldn't be doing that. That's disgusting. And once again, the animation for healing prevented me from either rolling out of the way in time or healing in time. So thus, the animation gets in the way of the rest of the game. I can't interrupt the animation for healing, nor can I actually heal. I have to wait for the fucking animation to heal, and it's just not fast enough to get out of the way. It's that simple. It's literally that trash. Why is he focused on me? What is the mimic doing? So this is what I talked about before, where somebody was causing a problem for the mimic and getting the mimic to stand in the corner. So this is what I'm talking about, where the scammer is affecting the parameters of the game. Just like before, where I walked in here and it was half the FPS. Well, that's the point. That was the proof that the scam baiter is trying to affect the parameters of the game. Game shouldn't fucking be doing that. It's literally that simple. So now, that was the initial hack. Now they're just sitting in here messing around with the difficulty of the boss. So all they have to do is cause the boss to do whatever it is they decided to do. It's literally that simple. What is my mimic doing right now? What is he doing? Except standing there. What was he doing? So, do you see how actually easy this is for me on this? Do you see this? Like, he loses health in no time. So the point is, the scammer that's doing this interfered with this boss because they knew this would be an easy boss for me. It was an easy boss the first time I did it. I did not have a hard time with it. I just simply did it. And then the next time around, they sat there and fucked it up for me. And that's all this has been. Where it's non-stop, the same attacks, the best attack right away. That is called garbage. That is called somebody intentionally fucking around with the AI in Windows to fuck around with the AI in the game. That is all that is. Physically can't get up. So that's the perfect example of, again, the scammer doing that to the game. So there's the bitrate shifting down again right as the second boss comes up. Why did that happen? Why is he attacking me at all? Why is he attacking me at all? And why did he suddenly go back to do that attack of all attacks? Why that one? Suddenly. Right when he has no health left. I've never seen him do that. Never. Never once. He doesn't suddenly get all defensive when he's got no health. That doesn't even make any sense. That is specifically designed for my Mimic to do nothing. That's what that is. That is, again, they are controlling the AI boss so that way the Mimic stands in the corner and does nothing. That's what that is, because the Mimic has to run over to him. That's the point. So why is he even attacking me? The Mimic is clearly targeting him. I mean, this is trash. I'm right here and I'm out of range. That's trash. I shouldn't have been out of range there. That's trash. See, that's garbage. I was not out of range there. That's garbage. I was not out of range there. We've seen that stuff before, where the scammer is affecting the parameters of the game and intentionally putting my shit out of range when I'm not. That's ridiculous. And now I have no healing. So, like, that's the point, to get it to that point. You know what I'm saying? Where this is very easy. This is a very easy boss. I don't have to do that much damage to this guy. I will have a very easy time with this guy. But they're intentionally affecting those parameters. So again, if you remember before, just like when I had to do a boss again, I beat a boss and had to do it again, even though I already killed the boss. If you remember, my Mimic killed the boss after I died, which counts. It still counts. But it didn't. And I had to do the boss again. So this is what I'm talking about, where they're just breaking certain things about the game that we know don't work that way. And if you remember, again, they were making it like half the FPS. So, I mean, not even doing that now. Completely ridiculous. Now the Mimic's gonna run to me instead of attacking. Wow. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Where, again, I would have beat him the first time. He had one hit left the first time. But the point is, every time that happens, where it's clearly happening right as I get down to that last little bit there, that's not how the boss works. It's not how it works. This is the person just controlling the AI boss. So again, deciding what the boss should do instead of the AI deciding it. And so my point is that, you know, all these parameters are happening conveniently right when I'm about to beat the boss. It doesn't make it, it literally makes zero fucking sense. But why is my Mimic still doing nothing? What is he fucking doing? An entire full 15 seconds there, I'm getting attacked. Mimic does absolutely fucking nothing. Just like when I'm out of range. Remember when I was right in front of him and I was out of range and I wasn't? Remember that? Just like that. Just like earlier when I was literally right in front of him and I was here and he was like basically here. And I was somehow out of range. That's not out of range. So, you know, again, things like that where it's literally a lie. Just like my views. Just like they're lying about the views. I was somehow out of range there, guys. Somehow. He is not hard. He really isn't. He is not hard. And you see how they shift the bitrate around to get his aggro back on me. I didn't even attack him. The bitrate shifts around, his aggro resumes to me. The very second that I do anything. So that's what they were doing there, where he is not hard, and I was showing you that. I just didn't attack, and it didn't even hit him. See what I'm saying? He's attacking me, and I haven't even attacked him. It's so I lose all my healing. Look, he's attacking me. Why is he attacking me? Why? Why? Give me one reason why I have not attacked him at all. Jesus fucking Christ. So this is the point. This is where he's intentionally attacking me. And he shouldn't be. He literally should not be. There's no reason he should have been attacking me all those times, and I lost all that healing because of it. And he instantly comes up and does that. Instantly. All that time. See, that's my point. Literally all that fucking time that he was randomly fucking focused on me. Randomly. All that aggro that he was focused on me. That whole fucking time. The entire goddamn fucking time that aggro was focused on me. The entire time. Why? Why was it? Why? You tell me a damn good fucking reason. Because my Mimic was attacking him the entire fucking time. I did not attack him. At all. And there's the bitrate shifting around. There it is, shifting around. Controlling the trending that I'm going to get as we escalate so that you don't realize what they're doing. As I've been stating already. I just healed 3 times in a row by mistake. I just healed 3 times in a row by mistake. I didn't do that. Yep. So again, another perfect example of a time where you can clearly see that I can heal when I don't want to. So again, just parts of the game not working. All the time I hit the button and it does nothing. All the times I hit the button and it does fucking nothing. How about that? How about all the times I hit the button and it does fucking nothing? How about them? Okay, do we not see what's going on here? I literally almost beat him the first time, and any other fucking time after the first time, the boss has been completely fucking different. Every single last time. And the bitrate shifted around the very instant that I went in there. The instant that I went in there, the bitrate shifts around and the boss proceeds to act differently than any other fucking time. Gee, I wonder if Pierogi from Scammer Payback is fucking around with my life. I wonder if I should sue the fucking shit out of Scammer Payback and Pierogi. I wonder if this guy jerks off to the fact that he gets to screw around with people's lives. Yep, that's what he does. Actually admits to doing it, too. Boy, you must have you must really want to go to jail for, like, ever. You must really want to go to jail for, like, good. Yeah, you must really want to go to jail for good. Because, again, you're actually sitting here jerking off and enjoying harassing and stalking a civilian as we're redocumenting all of it, recording it, talking about it, proving it. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is what's happening, and you continue to do it. What a disgusting piece of trash individual you are. What an actual disgusting piece of trash individual. And then there's my bitrate shifting around. Oh, gee, I wonder why. There's my bitrate shifting around. Gee, I want to know how many dislikes I probably have on the stream already with this disgusting individual's box. How he can just sit here and lay claim to the platform with all these different accounts and stuff like that. Do you have any idea how incredibly illegal that is? Oh, that's right. That's who's fucking around and screwing up YouTube and gaming. That's right. That organization. them. That's who's doing it. And fucking with everybody else, too. That's who's doing it. Just like when they broke the Xbox, and all that I did to fix it was simply unplug the Ethernet cable. Okay, well, again, there's the hack. And just like anything else these pieces of trash have ever done, again, if this piece of trash was in front of me right now, I'd literally just beat the shit out of him, and he would never do it again. I would literally just beat the shit out of him, and he'd never do it again. But again, this is somebody that literally is such a goddamn fucking pussy that he does it to people, again, that he knows could do this. He does it to anybody that he knows could do that. In fact, more so for that reason. Yeah, more so. Because he gets off on it. That's how much of a disgusting individual this person is. So, I will continue to document, continue to call my lawyer, and I will continue this investigation. Because every time that bitrate shifts around and there's a new thing happening on stream, well, guess what? I already told you, statute of limitations resets. Online stalking and harassment is a crime. Online stalking and harassment is a fucking crime, you piece of trash. You piece of trash. Online stalking and harassment is a crime, you piece of trash. Notice how aggressive the boss has been getting. I've never even seen the boss down here before. Honestly. Notice how aggressive the boss is getting. Notice that. Just like moves he basically never does sequentially. He's just doing all these, like, his best moves. He's not doing anything normal. He's completely ignoring the mimic. Until, of course, I say that. Look, I'm out of range, I'll bet. Even though I'm not. Remember earlier when I was out of range? And then the moment that I attack him, he instantly is focused on me. Instantly. Even though that's not how the game works. Instantly, he's attacking me. Instantly. Why is he not attacking the mimic? Why is he attacking me right now? Why did that miss him? So again, endlessly. Oh, I only have one healing flask. It's not gonna happen. And then there goes the mimic. What happened to the mimic? The mimic didn't die. Would he fall off the map again? So just like earlier in the DLC, we showed that the scammer scammed the mimic to fall through the map in certain sections too, so that I couldn't use it. Remember that? On the fire guy and everything? Do you remember that? On the fire guy? We already know that. Ridiculous. Notice how, again, I want to call out, notice how, again, there's endless mechanical issues. Endless things that if you were a tester, again, you'd fix these things. So again, The game is not doing these things. We know that. We know that this is literally a scammer hacking the device. Just like that. There it is. He stands all the way in the back and does his best attack. Every single time. Every single fucking time. He just stands in the back and does his best attack. Every single time. See? There it is again. It's not how it works. It's not what the boss does. He doesn't do the same attack every time. Why is the mimic just standing there? Why is he looking at me? Why is he not attacking the mimic? Again. Why did that hit me? Why? Why is he not attacking the mimic right now? Remember that entire time earlier? They just kept losing fucking aggro just for no reason. The mimic's just attacking him left and right, and he's just endlessly attacking me. And then I lose like literally 3 fucking healing flasks in a row because he's attacking me instead of the mimic that's clearly attacking him. Look at that. The mimic was attacking him. So the attack just doesn't count. Look, the mimic's attacking him right now. And he's attacking me. Look. This is what I'm talking about. Why is he just immediately on me? Where is the mimic? Why is he immediately on me? No mimic. You see this? Immediately he's attacking me. No, the mimic's just endlessly attacking him. And he's just attacking me instead. See that? Before I even got my attack out, he was aimed at me. The mimic attacked him last. Look at this. He's endlessly attacking me for no reason. So again, I have lost all of my healing. And I'm in the same situation every time. Because the scammer is forcing the boss to attack me and completely ignore the thing that I clearly have to pull aggro, which I called out on the end boss a million times. I called it out so many other fucking times that we've played bosses. It has nothing to do with the aggro thing on the mimic. Nothing to do with it. It is literally the fact that these scammers are just sitting here fucking around because the game don't work that way. Just like I don't randomly fucking, you know what I mean? Why is he attacking me right now? Why? The mimic is right in front of him attacking him. Jesus fucking Christ. Just like he's out of range permanently for no reason. He is endlessly out of range. Yep. And so, you know, just extra. Just extra. Ridiculous. That should not have gone that way. Ridiculous. That was all because he was not keeping aggro the way it should. Not literally, all of that. And, you know, again, I want to call out the bullshit thing where, like, it should not be an animation to heal. And if it is, whatever you do in that animation should cancel out any attack. That should be the one thing, because bosses get to do this to you. Consort Radon, when he's doing his dumb fucking little thing, you can't attack him. You have to stand there and wait for him to put the mimic down if he's holding the mimic. If you attack him when he's doing that, it's just gonna hit him and do absolutely no damage whatsoever. All you gotta do is watch the stream where I beat Consort Radon, and you will literally see several times where that happens, where I find out that I can't fucking attack this guy while he's doing his stupid... So, listen. If you're gonna have it so that I can actually die in the amount of time it takes my character to do that, I can die in that amount of time because you wanted a stupid fucking animation for the character to pick up a flask and drink it. It's not instantaneous when you heal. Well, that's you designing the game that way. So you intentionally put this in there. Intentionally put an animation in there that, again, is not interrupting anything else, but except literally puts the player in harm's way. Intentionally creates a gap where you, the player, knew you had to heal, but, you know, you have to wait for this goddamn animation, even though you just got hit and you're getting up as quick as you can, and that takes time too, because the game did that too. Jesus fucking Christ. And after all that meddling from that disgusting person that was doing it, that piece of shit that thinks he's so cool, but really all he's doing is fucking around with people. Yeah, and I don't need some other fucking AAA asshole that makes shitloads of money off of all of us to tell me he's real cool. I don't need you to tell me that. You can go fuck yourself. Okay? I sat there and I watched your fucking stand-up comedy and paid money for that shit just for you to give my data, all my data, to this guy. No, fuck that. That was really fucked up, man, that you did that. And you were the one that was the asshole that was that fucked up your own comedy venue. You're the one that came in the wrong spot and didn't scout the venue. You blamed it on them and went, well, they told us with you they wouldn't be standing there, and we saw you before the... No. What do you... Who are you trying to... No. And then you think you're real cool stealing the idea. Well, that's what you're doing. Stealing people's ideas. And so, like, this is the point. And like these guys literally are just menaces. They're fucking with people. They're doing this. They think it's funny. What a disgusting individual. What a piece of trash. Was literally somebody that deserves to be in jail. Because again, if all you're doing all day long is sitting here spying on somebody, stalking them, following them around the internet for the sake of screwing with their streams and games, yes, you are a sad, disgusting person. That is a sad, disgusting person that does that. You have no life. Your wife should be concerned. I'm surprised you even have one when that's all you spend your fucking time doing is stalking people. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Let's go find out how many dislikes I have now from these disgusting individuals that come on my stream and intentionally throw shitloads of botting dislikes on my stream because they don't like what I'm saying. Let's go check that out. I'm gonna check that. Like I said, I have to contact my lawyer. But at no point in time should that bit rate ever shift around. Just like that, that 15,000. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Yeah, that. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Yeah. That shouldn't be happening. That 15,000 and when it was doing it earlier, that shouldn't have been happening either. Just like when we played this game and they were trying to make this entire area run at fucking it wasn't even, it was like fucking like 14 20 FPS, right? Right? You're a disgusting individual. What a terrible person. Yeah. So they're trying to pretend like there's only 20 fucking views on the stream. Guys, we were at like fucking 8 concurrents. That's not even on the concurrent counter. At no point does 8 show up. Look, I'm gonna show you this. At no point does this show up. You guys literally just saw. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not gonna show you this. I'm gonna show this to my lawyer, actually, because it was on the screen. So the highest concurrent on the concurrent counter is 7, not 8. And how many did we see at any given time? I definitely saw 8. So, again, just like you see the retard sitting there hitting the emoji button, again, that's these people. So there we go. And then as soon as I took away their trolling bullshit, they tried to take their likes away. So like this is what I'm talking about, where like literally just like, again, these pen testers that claim to be pen testers, they're on this platform to harass people. That's all they're here to do. And they destroy the platform, they destroy games, they destroy them for everybody, really. Just like Asmongold. Asmongold destroys games, too. He does it, too. Just like that. He is actively taking part in trying to cancel streamers, and I mean, it's blatantly obvious. So, you know, just like when I say something about Asmongold, instantaneously it goes from 2 to 3 likes, and instantly the concurrents go from 7 to 8. Yeah, instantly. Do you know why YouTube put, again, I already told you about your control room and stuff and how they moved it. But remember, they actually moved the stream key right next to all the information on the stream, okay? So that you would leak your stream key. The purpose of this is because they know they so regularly have people sitting here hacking into your system, staring at your screen. That's why they did this. Because again, if you would sit here and pull it up, they can just see what your stream key is, because they can look at your screen. Because in the United States, under the current administration, these pieces of trash are allowing this type of thing to go on. This incredibly illegal, invasive hacking, and stuff like that. So that's why we're just documenting it and sending it to a legal team and stuff like that. Because it is still illegal. It doesn't matter who you think the president is. It doesn't matter. And I assure you, some of these pen testers that, that want to seem like nice people and stuff like that, they're Trump voters, unfortunately. So like, again, I've warned you that, it doesn't matter how smart somebody seems to be anymore. The misinformation and the psyops, it's working, unfortunately. And these people are literally just fucking stupid. And part of the problem is they are so full of themselves that they could never, ever, ever consider that they're actually just stupid. And they will never listen to what somebody else has to tell them about anything or anything like that. They think they're right about everything. So, it's that sort of thing. I have to contact my lawyer though. But this was pretty conclusive to see, how we escalate as you can see it escalating. We gain viewers as I was talking, as I was having that reaction to things. The bitrate shifting around as we were doing the boss to affect the parameters of the boss. Again, the bitrate of my stream doesn't shift around. The only reason that shifts around is when some hacker is sending malicious data packets through the stream to interject some sort of malicious thing to happen to the system. That's it. That's why you see that. Okay? The bit rate doesn't just randomly shift the fuck around all over the place at any given time. It's set to what it's set to. My internet is very fucking stable. They are intentionally doing these things to lie. Just like when they attack the, again, the device, and it does affect the internet speed and stuff like that. Well, yeah, the internet speed while I'm testing it on this device while they're doing that, yes. It doesn't affect it for the internet speed everywhere, and it sure as hell don't affect it for the internet speed in general. It's literally just that parameter. And so, again, with... it's just literally constant attacks where this person feels very justified in what they do to just attack people. So, for example, can you imagine if, you know, all day the cops, they go out on the road and they're doing what they're doing and stuff like that. Well, this may come true if the United States falls into fascism. They're just going to turn into Nazis. But imagine that. Imagine if instead of being police and being first responders responding to 911 calls, these people turn into Nazis, where they just think they deserve the right to look at what you're doing all the time, look at your house, inside your house, you know, like stop and check, that sort of thing, you know, like in Nazi Germany, that's what, you know, and then controlled Nazi territory in certain other countries. I think France was one of them. So, like, you know, it's the sort of thing where that's what we're talking about here, where we're talking about people that get used to doing this on the internet and attacking people and stuff like that. So the whole point is enough years go by where there's incompetent FBI not checking them, not warning them, because they don't give a shit. Because, again, the FBI right now is so incompetent, they actually probably don't know how to stop a pen tester. So the point is, these rogue fucking pen testers are literally just sitting here fucking around with people, making a lot of money, stealing ideas, stealing, you know, whatever it is, again, that helps them, you know, this data that helps them further perpetuate whatever in any situation that it is, helps them further perpetuate this ridiculous bullshit that you want to believe is some sort of scam bait thing that they're doing, where they're trying to help people and stuff like that. No, it's criminal activity. These people are criminals. They're getting away with it too. The point is, in the United States and other countries, fine. You know, that's not our laws and stuff like that. But when they start doing it to people in this country, then we have a problem. Because, again, now you're not listening to the law. Now, again, you're fucking around with somebody on purpose. So let's say this person is intentionally trying to do this to get somebody to buy a whole bunch of shit, so that way they spend a ton of money on this, waste a ton of money on it, and then thus run out of whatever it is that they have to do this thing. So now what they're going to do is they're going to break this, 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 break this. And you're going to maybe spend money, all this kind of stuff, and you don't know why. You just know things are breaking and you're trying to be as honest about it as possible. So you start addressing this honestly. Well, it couldn't possibly be a hacker, right? Those people are on the honor system. They're not supposed to do this stuff. It's incredibly illegal. So you replace this, 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 you replace this. You spend thousands of hours, dollars, all kinds of stuff. Now what you have is a parameter that happened because the hacker decided to attack the person. Whereas if they just didn't do anything, the person would have grown, people would have watched them. Maybe they get mad about this or that, but have a, you know, a purpose, a cause. And the whole point is that instead of manipulating the person's viewers to think that the person is rageful or something like that, it just happens sporadically instead. and they don't replace a shitload of things. There isn't this stalking where the person is constantly under duress. They don't want to deal with YouTube and the platform anymore. But again, this is again something they can easily do. They know they can easily do it. They have these skills. And so they just come back over and over and over and over, and this piece of trash hacker is just endlessly breaking this thing, and it's to manipulate some sort of case they're working to make a shitload of money off of telling the FBI or whoever, see, here's a criminal. But really all they did was attack this person and create all of that along the way. It would not have otherwise happened if they didn't do what they did. Okay? So when you rear end somebody and that car hits another car, what does the law say about that? When you rear end somebody and that car hits another car, what does the law say about that? It's not the person's fault that you hit. They didn't hit that car. You hit them into that car. So just like a hacker hitting somebody into flag systems, into endless problems, because they are manipulating, lying, deciding whatever you see okay? Complete removal of all these views because they know they're watching. They know they're the ones coming in here watching, so they remove their own views. And they can't do it, so they sit here and maliciously attack my channel just to remove evidence of their metadata. The fact that they were watching in here, doing it. That's what they're doing. And they're doing it literally, who knows how many fucking people they're doing it to. But, look. It's the sort of thing where, what I'm doing here can eventually make me money so that I can, you know, get my teeth fixed, take care of things, make ends meet, okay? Okay? I'm not the guy that's calling up like 8,000 grandmas trying to lie to them and get them to believe a bunch of lies and shit like that. No. And if I was, you'd know by now. So, like, this is the fucking point. Where these retards think they're better than other people and think that they deserve the right to like play God and decide things. This is how I know they're not actually Christian. This is why they're disgusting too. They actually lie and say they're Christian, and they actually manipulate people to believe these things about them. They're not fucking. Are you kidding me? They're filth. These people are filth. They lie. They probably lie to their own wives because they can. Like, these, truthfully, these people can get away with so fucking much lying. They can just make anything look however they want. So, again, I'm just sitting here playing video games. What the fuck does some person stand to gain from getting me to quit playing video games, or getting me to stop sitting here and streaming a video game? That's what you gotta ask yourself. What do they get out of that? Especially if they're getting paid, especially if it's the sort of thing where there is something that they get. This is incredibly illegal. Incredibly illegal. I mean, it's illegal just the online stalking part, but the fact that, like, it's obvious that somebody is trying to fool people, you know, again, use my information, my data, and stuff like that. This is disgusting. And, you know, again, I keep seeing all these likes. Literally, they're just sitting here fucking around with the like button. They like it up to 4, then remove them. They like it up to 4, then remove them. I mean, it's the most childish fucking bullshit I've ever seen in my life. So, you know, because they can't sit here and spam the emoji button anymore, they're just sitting here liking it all up to a certain number and then removing them. So again, just like I've already proven to you guys midstream, that these hackers are installing bots onto my own account. If I were to go into somebody's channel, I have documented evidence that there's just one person watching their stream, supposedly, and then the instant that I go in there, the very instant that I go in there and start watching, it goes all the way up to 4. So again, these hackers have intentionally attached 3 bots to my account, so that way, as I'm going around viewing uploads, streams, whatever, it tells YouTube systems that I have somehow successfully watched it 3 to 4 different times. And again, the point is, I have proven to you this is happening. Okay? This is literally this person just attacking me, getting those systems to get flagged. That's how they're doing it. It's literally just as basic as, well, all he's got to do is watch YouTube then, and it's going to happen. So, I gotta give my lawyer a call here because we're still being meddled with here. Obviously, that was nonsense that we saw there. We saw some nonsense. You know, where last time we did this, boss. In fact, last 2 times, right? We even tried to come in here a second time, and it was still all stuttery bullshit. 20 FPS. But then today we come in and it's fine. Remember before this, they were all like, yeah, do the boss. Yeah. Because you saw the 15,000 bit rate. You saw the 15,000. They were like, yeah. And then as soon as I came in and they realized it wasn't messed up anymore, you saw the 11,000, 11,000, 15,000, 11,000. You saw them start screwing around. So this has been a pretty definitive thing that's followed us around for quite some time now, while these assholes are doing what they're doing to screw around with my data. And listen, I really don't give a flying fuck what anybody thinks of me. It's not like, you know, these douchebags are ever going to do anything except try to look good. They don't care. That's why, like when you get what you get with me is far more real, because these guys are so goddamn fucking fake. Again, it's literally as simple as knowing that at any given time, all they could have done was reached out and helped, given the situation, given the fact that I was honest about my situation and everything that's happened and all that. And instead what they did was attacked me. Yeah, I told a real story that actually happened. The AT&T thing where I got scammed really happened. Really fucking happened. And this is the fucking point. AT&T starts scamming my phone, lying, bullshit. Oh, they're full of shit. They're full of fucking shit. That really happened. And the point is, the asshole that did it probably still works at AT&T. He probably successfully scammed his way into actually working at the company. And they probably know it. That's the reality. The reality is AT&T loves the fact that they stole over $1,000 from me, right out of my pocket. They love that. Yep. And of course, this was back in those days where everybody was cashing their check at Walmart. So that's all I did, is just cashed my check at Walmart. It's not like I had a lot of fucking money to begin with. I cashed my whole fucking check and pretty much handed it right to him. Asshole. That's literally every job I have ever had in this bullshit country. That is always what happens in this bullshit country. Not when a Democrat is in office. No. Then things start getting a little better. But what happens is you all retards fucking vote for a Republican, and then the same shit starts over. Prices go up, and every fucking paycheck, it's just gone. By the time it comes around to another fucking pay period again. And all I fucking did was buy food and gas. Jesus Christ. So I'm getting sick and tired of this. And that was even during the time where I was sitting here taking my paycheck from my job that I worked and putting it into my business. I ran a business. I ran a martial arts school. I took a job to try to keep it afloat. I worked my fucking ass off. And this asshole took my money. The whole point was I needed a new phone. One with an actual screen. I was going from the goddamn flip phones at the time to an actual fucking thing. Ridiculous. People are so stupid. And the guy doing this, that's the problem. The guy doing this, he's significantly younger than me. That's the point. He doesn't even fucking understand. He's so stupid. He literally does not know what it was like in 2007, 2008. He has no fucking idea what it was like then. He has no fucking clue. The housing market crash, all that shit. You have no fucking clue. How old were you in fucking 2008, 2009, 2010? How old were you? I was 6 years out of fucking high school. How old were you, bitch? Fucking douchebags. This is the problem. They play God because they're so fucking full of themselves. Nobody gets to play God. I promise you, you are literally just going to be tormented in the afterlife. You disgusting filth. Why have you not processed my previous stream, YouTube? Why did you not process it? Why is my previous stream, the last one that I just did, it's not even 2 hours long, and you have not even processed it yet. Processing will begin within 24 hours. You are supposed to be processing these streams while I'm streaming, trash tube. Why the fuck didn't you process my last stream yet? Oh, is it because it's Friday? And, you know, you just want to duck out of the office and you know, go get drunk and jerk off and stuff like that. That's what you want to do. Meanwhile, the rest of us are sitting here trying to actually do shit and work towards something, and you do nothing. You sit here and you do nothing. So again, why the fuck is my last stream not processed? Trash tube. Why does it literally just say that you will do it sometime? Jesus fucking Christ. Garbage. Unacceptable garbage. Unacceptable garbage. Alright, so what the fuck was that? Was that just like... Was that a nighttime thing? What the fuck was that? Even I don't know what that was. Normally I know... I know what's going on, but... That threw me off. That may have been a nighttime thing. What the heck did that? Is this the isolated merchant? Yeah. What the heck did that? Also, I'm not sure why that little pattern is there. That shouldn't be there. The little texture pattern there. That shouldn't be there. I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. I was correct. I just didn't... Yeah, I was right. Oh. You know, it would be nice if, that ridiculous bullshit hadn't happened where I wanted to heal, but I can't ever fucking heal because there's a goddamn animation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I literally will never fucking heal. I have to run away just to heal. Like, it's so goddamn stupid. I literally can't stand the fact that I can't fucking ever heal in the game or feel comfortable healing in the game. I can't stand that. It's such a trash mechanic. Oh, heal, but, you know, take a few seconds to do it. You gotta stand there. You can't do that in Elden Ring. You can't fucking stand there for 2 seconds. You can't do it. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that was a pain in the ass. Gravity Stone, Peddler's Bellberry. Gravity. That implies, well, you know, gravity spells, which is what I'm using. Gravity bell bearing. Gravity. What's that? And that. Okay. Well, that was cool, I guess.
I see. To think I knew he. I think we got. It's only. I'll remain. He may. I'd like to. Please. Become Elden Lord.
Already took care of that.
Always saying so. Slay the.
Already took care of that. So that may... Hold on. Yeah. Now she should be in here. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so that was the last of that. Man. I think I did this already. Yeah. I thought there was a door there. Oh, is it here? Oh. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Alright. Alright, nothing there. Oh, I suppose I could run over here. Do some stuff. Really not a whole lot. I mean, I didn't do bail. I didn't do... I guess there's a couple of guys I have to parry yet in Abyssal Woods. Could do that. There's some stuff I could do. Yeah, it would be right about there, right? Where is the... It's not here. Because this is just that room. Yeah. Must be that one. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? I don't have it? I never grabbed it? Oh, that's funny. I appeared here and I never grabbed it. That's funny. This is just where you appear when you do that. Because in order to unobscure the shadow, you got to do that first. You burn that. And I'm pretty sure it was Mesmer that we had to get. Once we got him, we burned, we used his ashes to burn the tree and it unobscured the shadow here. Just shifting that bitrate around, just attacking my device to remove concurrent viewers. You see the 11,000 there? I did. What a disgusting individual. What the fuck was that? This relentless attacking? And then as soon as that happened, did you see instantaneously the 15,000 for the bitrate? Did you see that? Instantaneously after that happened. Did you see that? I did. I sure as hell did. I saw instantaneously the bitrate. 15,000. That's what I saw. And there's it again. 11,000, 15,000. There it is again. Right after I called it out. Imagine that. Controlling the concurrence at 3. So that way, no more shift in after, you know, that enemy. Just none whatsoever. Again, a disgusting piece of trash individual controlling views. Literally lying about view counts. Controlling them. Lying about them. That's called a disgusting piece of trash. That's what that is. That is a disgusting piece of trash that does things like that. That's all that is. That's not anything else except a disgusting piece of trash. There's no reason to do that except to be a piece of trash. You feel a certain type of way about people watching my stream, and you sit here and turn into a piece of garbage. You're a piece of garbage. Yep, you are a piece of garbage because, again, you don't like the fact that other people are good at games or, you know, look good or, you know, like you just don't like this or something, and you're such a piece of garbage that you're actually affecting the parameters of the game, that you're actually telling the AI to turn up the difficulty. You're actually doing that. What a, again, like literally a piece of trash. Somebody that, again, can't watch the stream. They are such a piece of trash. They must harass the person they are watching. That's it. It's literally that simple. This person is such a piece of trash that they have to harass the person that they're watching. That's it. It's literally that basic. They cannot watch a streamer without harass. They will always have some problem with them. They'll always find something wrong with them. This person is perfect, though, you know. And they will be a piece of trash, and they will stalk and harass this person. Because, again, they suck at video games. Like, they're just trash. So that's why. Because they suck. That's literally why. They actually feel a type of way about other people playing video games. Isn't that sad? It's actually that fucking disgusting. It's literally that sad. It's literally that sad. And again, the exact same relentless attack that the AI boss cannot do. I don't think I have ever in the entire time that I've been playing this game, ever died 3 times in a row on that guy. I don't think so. Never. Because he's not difficult. He's just not difficult. So, like, that's the point, is, like, they want you to think they're as bad as at games as they are. Again, it's people that are just trash at gaming. He admits to hacking Halo and stuff like that, causing problems for people to play. He admits to that. Because again, the point is, he plays Halo, and he fucking sucks. So he hacks Halo for anybody else that plays it. That's literally it. And he's just trash at the game. He really is. He's not very good at all. He sucks. So, like, that's the point. He can't stand it. This is what this type of trash individual does. They have a family and everything, and they're actually attacking somebody like that. Makes me wonder what he does to his own children. You know, like if again, they're playing, they want to play games or something like that. Oh man. You know, or they want to have a life or do anything really. It makes me wonder if, you know, again, he's just gonna sit here and literally do exactly the same thing to his children and his wife and stuff like that. Where he, you know, again, he can't even watch a streamer that he doesn't know. He has to fuck around with them. Imagine what he does to people that he does know. You get what I'm saying? He just says, no, he doesn't know anything about me. Literally never fucking met me in his entire life. And he's just screwing around with somebody he doesn't know. Just like I just watched the FPS drop for the first time in the entire time I've been playing. I just like literally just watched it happen. Just now. Thus proving... You get what I'm saying? Thus proving what's going on. Yeah, like literally I'm pointing out, I'm making a very good point about this piece of trash. And the very second that I make a very good point about this piece of trash, I get very personal like he has gotten. Every single fucking day. The very second that I do that, this piece of trash lowers the FPS. Actually maliciously attacked my system to lower the FPS. Right then. Imagine that. That much of a trash individual. You are such a disgusting individual. And that's why you're disgusting. That's why I know that you don't do this to help people. Because if you did, you would never sit here and dox people's information. You would never do that because you know how much hardship that can cause people. Yet you do it every day. You're doing it every day. That's disgusting. You don't dox police. In fact, you even come in my chat and ask on a bunch of bots and stuff like that, are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? And stuff like that. Just to try to make sure, you know, literally did this like for a while. Yep. And the whole purpose is because eventually this piece of trash knows he was going to do something illegal. That's the point. He knew he was going to do something incredibly, insanely illegal. So, you know, wanted to make sure I wasn't a cop first. Why is my bitrate shifting around to 11,000? Why is that happening? Why is that happening? Why is my bitrate shifting around? Because you're a liar? You're a piece of trash? You masquerade on online platforms for the sake of trying to look like some sort of like hero that's helping people, but really what you're doing is stalking and harassing everybody. Just for the sake of making shitloads of money off of using other people's data. No. Further perpetuation of the scams. Because again, that's job security for you. If the scams go away, you don't have a job anymore. And you know it. This is why blatantly in very many streams you say things like, oh, well, you know, I just hope one day we catch all the scammers. Because, you know, then, you know, who knows? Of course, then I don't know what I'd do. And then you say something like that. And it's like, yep, there it is. So, yeah, these people, some of them, they're not there to help. They're there to make money. And they're trash. They're not nice people. They're all corporate Trump voting retards. Some of them. Like, you gotta be some extra special goddamn stupid to vote for Trump and then be a hacker. Because oh boy, it really doesn't take much to find dirt on that retard. You gotta be some extra special stupid. I still have never gotten up there. Never. Not even once. And I'm convinced that this is the thing that nobody knows how to get on. I'm convinced this is the secret. Because how else do you get, how are you going to get up there? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, because, like, I can't even... There's just no doing it. You really don't get up there anyway. Like, there's really no... Like, that's it, you know? And so, like, I often wonder if there's, like, an invisible bridge or something, you know what I mean? And I just don't know where it is. Usually there's an indicator of that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a floating thing or something. There's really no, like, there really is not any other, I've looked it up. You really can't, that's how you have to do it. Pretty sure. Unless it was wrong when I looked it up, and that's possible, but unlikely. Yeah, I think I'm right. I think it's an invisible bridge. I just don't know where it is. What else would it be? Really? Where'd you come from? Why is the bitrate shifting around? Well, that wasn't it. How is it not? How is it not just like right there? I do think this is the secret though, because as far as I know, I don't think anybody's gotten in there. As far as I know, I've never seen anything with it anyway. And how would you? I can't even theorize away aside from that, the invisible bridge, or jumping from that branch. And you can't jump from the branch. You can't. You can't. I just showed you how you can't. So like it's not really a valid method. Yeah, I think it's an invisible bridge. I really do. I think it has something to do with that. But I don't know. Oh god. That was not right. I really think that nobody's been up there. Because again, like I said, when I looked it up, I found nothing. I had a hard time even getting Google to understand what the hell I was talking about, first of all. Matt, like try to look something up like that, you know what I mean? That one is the other end of that. That's what we're looking at. Like, how, man? You know what I'm saying? There's no other way. There's nothing to fall from. Yeah. And there's nothing here. So. Oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna figure it out. Yeah, like you just when you get to a certain point on the branch, you just fall off. That's the point. Like, it's not letting me walk further than that. That's why I keep jumping. Past here, I can't walk, or I just fall off. So that's why I keep jumping. See. And then that just pushes me to the side. You see that? It's so fucking stupid. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I don't want to do this shit every time. Like, it's just really dumb. Sometimes I just want to look at shit. Fucking Christ. Literally, it's just pushing me off the side when I walk over there. Like, I just pushed here. I got pushed off. Yeah, see that? I am not doing that. There's an invisible wall that I'm running into right there. Yeah. I was doing that. So fucking stupid. And then, like, all these units will be here again. It's just dumb as fuck. Like, I was doing that to see if there was an invisible wall. Like, this is just so fucking stupid. It's so goddamn dumb. Just fucking dumb. Really is. Oh, I have to heal again because one thing hit me. I'm literally fucking level 371. Jesus fucking Christ. So goddamn stupid. That's why it's dumb as fuck that that guy got me so many times. Level 371. Nope, that's as far as I go. I went right through the branch. I couldn't. So even as I tried to jump on that extra part of the branch there, I went literally right through it. I cannot go further than that. So that part there, past here is no longer the ground. So I actually can't do it this way. I will fall off if I go past here. I don't think there's anything up there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's anything up there. I think it's just there. Bitch. Everything must be targeted. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Here, let me stand around for a little bit. It's just so dumb. I have news for you. If you're a martial artist and you wield a big weapon, the whole purpose of running around is to gain stamina back. If you can't run and you can't do that, you're actually sort of useless as a fighter. So the fact that running in this game uses stamina while I'm in fucking combat is incredibly fucking stupid. It's incredibly stupid. Dumb. Because again, you should be able to maintain easily your cardio while in a fight situation, or otherwise you shouldn't be using that weapon. So any tarnished in the game, basically. And again, just like the same concept where, here, hold on. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I'm a magic user and I have no fucking clue. I have the slightest clue that I'm out of mana, that I'm just depleted of this magic essence that I need. I can't possibly feel it within me or anything. I just have no clue. And I'm gonna try to cast. Oh, and I just scratch my head because it's a funny thing that we put in the game to penalize the player. And again, noting that I can't do anything until that animation is complete. This is incredibly fucking stupid. The point is, all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna endlessly be casting, and eventually, throughout the game, this is gonna happen. Where I'm gonna finish casting and blatantly, because I'm trying to just cast, eventually I'm gonna do this all the way at the end. And now I have to like run around and like roll and shit and do some clever thing just to wait for the goddamn animation to say, oh, you're out of mana. Because I can't immediately get mana. Like, it's literally the dumbest fucking thing I think I've ever seen in a video game, and it's right here in Elden Ring. Actually sitting here saying that a magic user, somebody with mana, magic essence in them, would mistakenly try to cast, having no clue they're out of magic essence mana. Again, this thing they would feel it. They would feel depleted of it. But no, that. Just like losing your runes upon dying. Just like that. It is on purpose to piss off the gamer. It is on purpose to piss off the gamer. That is what it's for. Oh, look, he's so difficult. This is the fact that he did that many times in a row. Like, he just... This is trash, man. They don't respect... The game does not respect the fact that you are level 371, and you should be able to easily fucking do that. It just doesn't respect that. That's trash. That's trash. What's the point of all those stats then? That's trash. No, there are points of scaling, and the point is, it's because it's the trash DLC. It's because in the trash DLC, this is the scaling is based on this. That's it. And the trash DLC, that's why, because the scaling is based on that. That's why. That's why it's like that. Look at him down there. No! Damn it. Would have hit him too. Yeah, they're definitely trying to bring the stuttering back to the game for sure. The stream software. So I hit him, but I was out of range. You see that? So even though I hit him, it just didn't count. Just literally just doesn't count. Isn't that fucked up? I literally hit him with it, and the game is so fucking trash. It's like, nah, you didn't, nah. That's trash. Well, it worked that time. Oh shit, here he comes. What the fuck was that? He's like stuck. He's trying to get to me, but he doesn't know how. Idiot. See, that's how dumb the AI is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be that smart. That's my point, guys. Like, that's the point. I know how to get to him. He's right down here. He's literally right down here. But there he is. So he doesn't know how to get to me, but I know how to... Like, that's my point. Like, the AI is fucking stupid. Like, people are just doing this. And they're taking advantage of the fact that I said that the game has AI programmed into mobs and bosses and stuff. So they're just taking advantage of that. That's where I was. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys can see just how much they're trying to break the game and screw with it. Um, and you know, flat out, when it's half the FPS, and then it just isn't. Okay. Obviously, obviously that's a problem. Obviously that's some nonsense. It shouldn't be happening. So, just like when it's totally fine here. So that's the point. It's a massive game. This asshole sucks at games, and he would never play this. He would never play Elden Ring because he sucks at games. So therefore, he just has to sit here and screw around with it because he knows he could never play it. He knows he doesn't have the balls to play this on stream. He doesn't have the balls. And the whole point is, I was actually really good at it. As you can tell from the first time I faced that sunflower boss today, it was just them screwing around after that. Like, it's blatantly obvious to see the boss is different after the first time. I beat Melania in 3 tries. 3. The hardest boss in Elden Ring. Not the DLC. The hardest boss in the DLC is broken fucking hard. Everybody knows that, and I still beat him. Melania, I beat in 3 fucking tries. 3. And they're trying to convince you of this ridiculousness. Are you kidding me? I'm the guy that used to sit here and actually just grind Halo on Legendary for fun because I enjoyed a challenge when everybody else was like, oh, it's so hard. I used to sit here and get my friends all to play me in Halo because I was so fucking good. Yes, a controller. I was so good, I literally would have all my friends versus me playing Slayer. Couch co-op, too, not online, so it wasn't any funny business. We were just sitting there playing couch co-op. And I would have to give myself a handicap, and I would still win. Literally the whole time, it was just them. They would literally like I would be like, you can use rockets, I don't care, whatever. I literally had to punch the whole time. I had to literally use melee. And I still won. This is why they're doing this. So fucked up. Really is. It's really fucking disgusting that you would do this. Especially when you claim to like games so much. Literally just lying. Yep. Running great. As always. It's Elden Ring for you. That's Elden Ring for you. Running great as always. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Do you have any other weapons right now? Guess I could use something else for fun, since I've just been using this the whole time. I could do the spear. You guys like the spear, don't you? I could do that. This is the whole group. Works pretty well. That you want one for groups? That one works well. This one works pretty well too for groups. Can I dual wield these? I didn't even. Can I? Let's try it. I don't think there's. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So, this is good for groups. Wasn't it this one? I think it's this one. Oh no. Maybe it is? It does say Surge of Faith. Is it this one? Yeah, that one works for groups too. So you could do that one too. It's just literally a giant candlestick. This one too. America's Hammer is really good. Where is it? You guys know America's Hammer is really good for groups. I'll run down here. So there you go, there's America's Hammer. And then... yeah, obviously that one works pretty well. And then... This is your group weapon, really. So, once you get this one, this is like the one. You wanna know like the best one, pretty much the best one for groups. It's gonna be this one, pretty much. Pretty much. That's why. I can get this guy. So, you know, pretty good. Missed that guy somehow. So yeah, that one's pretty good for groups. Obviously you guys know I just like this one. And you want to charge this one first. Once you charge it up, then you can use it. We gotta go like that. There it is. So yeah, awesome, right? And then we also have Raydon's great swords. So this is actually pretty good for groups, surprisingly. This one's all right, but the original one's actually better. In my opinion. So that one looks like this. Hey, you can just do it with this if you want. You don't have to do the follow-up. So yeah, they're pretty fun to use. So that's gravity magic scaling, but you know, obviously it's a great sword, so strength scaling too. But I mean, you know, like there's that one. And that one you sort of jump in the air. So, you know, like not bad, but I like the other one a little better. So yeah, like as far as groups, that's like the good stuff. You can also Blasphemous Blade isn't a bad choice for groups either. Because you can do that. So that one works pretty well. That's faith scaling. But I mean, you know, as far as the rest of these, like, they're pretty cool. Those are the ones that are good for groups, in my opinion. Um, obviously, you guys know I like this one. Who doesn't like this one? Hold on. I don't have stats high enough. Yes, I do. Oh, I don't have any mana. Is that what it is? Yeah, there you go. So there's that. Now, again, it is not the incantation. A lot of people think that, you know, they see people do the incantation and they think it's this. Again, this is what you do with this. Okay? Do I have the incantation active? I don't have it equipped at the moment. I also have to get... I have to get my seal again. I'd have to do that. Wherever the hell that got to. That's right, I got the Frenzied Flame perfume bottle. It's really awesome. But yeah, as far as the incantation's concerned, again, that is not the incantation. I think a lot of people just use it at the same time, right? So Rain of Fire is really cool too. So if I go in here, there it is. Oh, it needs 2 slots. There it is. So the incantation itself, if you want to actually use the black blade actual like incantation again, it's gonna be, you're gonna need that seal, obviously. But that's how you actually use it. You got to equip it. There you go. And that's the one often people think that weapon does, but that's the incantation. And yeah, that is really, really cool. It's really cool. But again, the sword does not do that. Yeah, really cool. And then with the sword, it's just this. So, yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. You see people doing stuff, and you're curious about it. That other one again. This is the black blade here, and this does this. But the actual incantation itself does this. So, and then you also have Black Knife, which I highly recommend. Highly recommend Black Knife, which is basically the incantation. Except it's a knife. And that one's awesome. I use that one on bosses sometimes. Look at that. Here, let me do a thing here. So I think people underestimate Black Knife and try to get Black Blade, and man, the Black Knife is pretty good, man. It's really fast. Come here. Yeah, it sucks on him, but you know, you can see it does still do a decent amount of damage at least. So that was what I was trying to show you. He's got a lot of armor. So there you go. I mean, again, Black Knife's really cool. Black Blade's really cool. And you know, obviously the giant sword, Malachus Blade in general, but I just wanted to differentiate the three. Because this, in my opinion, this is the best one. Now, I think objectively, people are going to tell you the incantation is the best one. I think it's the Black Knife. Because it's quick. It does this, too. And, you know, again, you'd still have that. You can level it up. Obviously, it only goes to 10, just like a lot of these do, but it's still significant. I didn't even see that. Do you want to see a broken incantation? I think it's this one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe not. That's a sweep, not a... Oh. Well, that's different. This is not the one I'm thinking of, I don't think. Hold on. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. It's not. Because it's not broken. That's not the one I'm thinking of. That one's pretty good, though. Okay, that wasn't it. Don't underestimate this either. Rolling Magma's pretty good. I kind of want to try that. I don't know that I've actually tried that yet. Where the heck is it? Is it that one? I don't think it's that one. They didn't get rid of it. It's just one, though, not two. What the fuck? It's not here. I am not... This is strange. It's not this. I mean, watch me be wrong, right? But... swear it didn't look like that. Alright, hold on. It might be this. It might be. No. It's not that. What? Where is it? Why is it gone? What the hell? There's one that just does one. What the fuck? It's not here. I don't even know why. This is really strange. As far as I know, they didn't remove anything from the game. It literally is just jump in the air, throw a lightning spear at him. It's not that. That's for damn sure. Wait, was it like a weapon, maybe? Oh, it's a weapon. I'm stupid. It was this, wasn't it? It's the bolt, isn't it? I'm dumb. I was thinking it was an incantation. Maybe that's why. Am I thinking of the bolt? I swear it was an incantation, though. I mean, the bolt does it, so... So this is the thing in the capital city that you see, like, through the middle of the... That's why it's OP. Oh, yeah. It was that I was thinking of. I just don't know. I really thought there was an incantation. I just, I thought it was an incantation, I guess. That's just what I thought. Alright, guys. Well, I gotta get off the stream, so it's time. Sorry about that. But thanks for watching. It's time. It's time. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that.